What is standard deviation? Have you ever wondered how consistent your ammunition really is? Understanding standard deviation can be a game changer in shooting, hunting, and archery. So, what exactly is standard deviation? It is a statistical measure that shows how much individual data points vary from the average value. In simpler terms, it tells you how spread out your data is. When you measure the velocity of bullets, a low standard deviation means the speeds are close to the average. This is great for accuracy. On the other hand, a high standard deviation means the speeds vary widely, which can lead to less precise shot placement. Calculating standard deviation involves a few steps. First, you find the mean or average of your data points. Next, you subtract the mean from each data point to find how much each point deviates from the average. Then, you square each of these deviations to avoid negative values. After that, you find the average of these squared deviations, which is called the variance. Finally, you take the square root of the variance to get the standard deviation. This value is expressed in the same units as your original data, making it easy to interpret. In the context of shooting and reloading for accuracy, standard deviation is key for analyzing chronograph data. When you have lower standard deviation in your velocity readings, it means your ammunition performs consistently shot after shot. This consistency is vital for accuracy, especially at longer ranges. For hunters and archers, minimizing standard deviation in bullet or arrow speed improves predictability and grouping tightness. Reloaders can use standard deviation to fine-tune their loads. By selecting the right components and powder charges, they can achieve the most uniform velocities. This leads to better precision and more ethical hunting, increasing the chances of clean, humane kills. Let's say a shooter records muzzle velocities for 10 shots and finds a standard deviation of 10 feet per second. This means most shots vary about plus or minus 10 feet per second from the average velocity. If another load has a standard deviation of 30 feet per second, it is less consistent. The shooter can expect greater variation in point of impact with that load. Generally, choosing the load with the lower standard deviation results in tighter groups and improved accuracy. In summary, standard deviation is a valuable tool for assessing the consistency of bullet or arrow velocities. Lower standard deviation values indicate more reliable performance, which translates to better accuracy in the field. Understanding and applying standard deviation can help shooters and reloaders optimize their equipment and ammunition for the best results.